Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not neither any of these blokes. This is Overlord 007 from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe, running around in the BT-7 artillery. Now it might be called the BT-7 artillery, but it's not an artillery, which confused me to no end. This is a tier 3 light tank, a premium Russian light tank, and years ago it was given away as part of the anniversary celebrations or New Year's celebrations, one of the two. Remember when they used to give away stuff every year? It was a tier 2 or tier 3 tank, and the gag always was that it was a garage slot rather than a useful tank. Anyway, this year with the 10-year anniversary celebrations, which are probably over by the time this video comes out, there was a set of missions where you had to play those same tanks, which were given out again as part of the 10-year anniversary celebration. They were given out again, and you got points for playing the games, and you got points for it was either 40 or 60 points for playing the tier 2 and 3 gift tanks, and there was either 40 or 60 points for playing the brand new Valiant, which you might have seen a video that I put out a few weeks ago on the Valiant, which was the 10-year anniversary gift tank. Playing enough games in those would give you another premium tank, the tier 6 A46. And if you didn't want to stuff around, like I didn't want to stuff around playing tier 2 and 3, then you could use your anniversary tokens to pick up those bad boys. Anyway, Overlord is going through the BT-7 artillery, is playing on mines, and he's off to a bit of a slow start, but he's getting there. There's a bit of banter going on in the chat, not between Overlord and somebody else, but between two of the other players. Now this is one of those. Look at the gun. It's a short and stumpy gun. Look at it. It's tiny. It's the thing the support thing that holds the gun is bigger than the gun. Anyway, it's an high explosive 76mm gun. It's 164 potential damage, 38mm of penetration. Now with HE, of course, penetration works a little bit differently with HE. There's an armor piercing option as well, 37mm of penetration, 110 alpha damage. I'm not sure why you go that way, because HE is so much more fun. Anyway, they're fighting over this little corner here. Overlord's saying, "Right here, I've got this." He's waiting for so you can see it's not the most accurate gun in the world. Reminds me of the KV2 with that massive bloom. Now, even though it's a tier 3 tank, you can still utilise your crew members in your higher tier tanks, and this is what some people love, some people hate. If you've got for example, if you've got a T100, you can put the T100 crew into this bad boy, and you might have quite a few crew skills in that tank. And coming up against players that are only at tier 3, that could be regarded as a pretty good advantage. Anyway, the score's 2-3 on mines. Overlord 007 from 1AR clan, combat officer at 1AR, picks up his first kill, evens up the scoreboard 3 apiece. He's up to 412 hit points of damage. Bear in mind, he's only brought 390 hit points into this game, so he's already done more than the hit points on his tank. He's looking towards that T26. I can read his mind. He's looking at that T26 saying, "Come on, little T26." Now, he's on the Aussie server. I know he's on the Aussie server because I know he lives in Australia, but I also know that the bots on the enemy team, on both teams, the bots that make up the numbers in low-tier games are indicated by a little icon next to their tank. Now, 4 tanks that are dead on Overlord's team, not one of them is a bot, so the bots can't be doing too badly, or maybe some players are doing pretty badly. The 4 tanks that are dead on the enemy team, none of them are bots either, which is a little bit unusual for low-tier gameplay. Now you can see the shell velocity. That shell velocity then of that high explosive round, that's probably the big advantage of the AP. I remember a few seconds ago I said, why would you choose AP? It's got less pen and it does the same amount of damage. And of course it's not HE. But I guess the advantage is the shell velocity. I think it comes up. Let's have a look. 381 meters per second. And this one, oh no, it looks like the same. I don't know. Who knows? It's got a burst radius. Anyway, 4-5's the score. One of the enemy tanks is trying to cap the T45, which is a couple of members of a platoon. Shoots and kills the enemy BT-7 artillery for his second kill. That brings the score up to 6-5. 654 damage done. A little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted damage. He's looking at the T45. Now, generally, in a low tier battle on the ANZ server, it's probably the same on the Latin American server. Generally, the score doesn't matter too much. It's more so how many real players are left on each team. Now, there's a platoon of real players on the enemy team from HMNZ in their T45s. All the rest are bots. All the other dead players are still real players, apart from that one that just got killed by the T29. That is a bot. But now Overlord's getting ready to maximise his score here. He's on 3 kills. His team are winning 8-6. It's himself and one other real player. Out of all the players left in this team, in this game, himself and one other real player on his team. All the rest are bots. On the enemy team, there's one T45, which was a member of that platoon. The other platoon mate just died on the cap. 8-6 the score. It's time for him to start trying to maximise his score and saying, rightio, I'm ready to have a massive carry. Now the T116 does a great thing there. Now this is one thing. People have talked about the new communication system since 1.10 came out. He highlighted Overlord and said, help, 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 which made Overlord look, and he was on his side up there, and that's a great that's a good thing about the new communication system. I know there are a few bad things about it, and I reckon they're onto it, but let's have a look and see what Overlord could do. He's up to 3 kills already. He's just been hit by the PZ2 for 11 hit points. He's on 281 health, which is 280 more than he needs. The enemy team, there's not many real players left. In fact, the only real player left is on G1 over there on the western flank. It could be another kill if he lands it. That shell velocity killing him again against the L640, which I reckon might be Italian, tier 2. I'm not too sure. It's not a real player, though. He's on 16 hit points. I reckon you could almost splash him with this high explosive round. These low-tier guns are fantastic. Shoots again for the kill. That's his 4th kill, and now the score is 10-9. Now, not too long ago, the other real player that was on Overlord's team has been taken away. Killed. 10-10's the score. 4 kills to Overlord. 952 hit points of damage. Now, 952. That doesn't sound like much, but at tier 3, it's not too bad. It's double. It's more than double the hit points that he brought into this game. But his teammates are dying. This is what I was talking about before. Doesn't really matter. At low tier battles, it doesn't really matter what the score is. It's more so how many real players are left. Now, the big advantage Overlord's got is he's in a tier 3, and the other real player is in a tier 2. But the other real player is on the other side of the map. The T60 bot shoots him for 7 hit points. 7 hit points. What does his do? 164 is what his can do. That's probably why this tank is probably regarded as not too bad at tier 3. Not the most overpowered tank in the game, but who knows? He looks like he's trying to sort of aim without zooming in, and that might explain why some of the shots were missed earlier. I think he was trying to lob because it's got those low shell velocity rounds. He was trying to lob earlier when he was looking towards the west of this map. Shoots a T60 for, what was that, 181 hit points. Nothing wrong with that. Took him down to a 1-shot. 10-11's the score. 4 kills to Overlord. 1189 hit points of damage done so far. What's that? That's triple the hit points that he brought into this game. Looking over there towards the FCM. Now, the FCM, not known for its armor, gets him for 43 hit points. The tracks might have eaten some of that damage. Shoots him again for 53. Waits for the gun to reload. Looking towards the PZ2 at tier 2. I'm guessing it's German because it's got PZ written in it. And he's looking over these hills, just dodging these shots, not zooming in, which is interesting. It's not saying it's bad. It's just not how I would play. Edging, waiting for the waiting for the gun to aim. Of course, it doesn't aim too well. The T60 coming out and poking. You're just going to wait. Just wait for the T60 to poke again. And sure, maybe. No, the other guy's going to shoot. Gets a critical hit on the FCM. Lost a bit of health there. Down to 176 hit points. The score's 10-11. Sees the T45, realises that that's the only real player in the game. Goes for it. But the L640 picks up that kill. And that evens up the scoreboard. 11 apiece. 1,285 damage done. He's on about half health, 176 hit points, which is 175 more than he needs. Playing on mines, he's top tier, and there's 4 enemy tanks remaining. They're all tier 2, which is a significant advantage, in my opinion, to Overlord. He's just got to take his time, aim. That'll be a good... it looks like he missed, but he's still got some damage, because it does splash. The HE gun does splash. Shoots him a couple of times, takes him down to 45 hit points, which might be a one-shot. Or if he does the same as he did last round into the FCM 36, he'll get a kill. He's on 4 kills. He needs 4 more. 4 kills, waiting, looking. There's the FCM. It's interesting how he's zooming in and out. Does it a lot differently to how I do, which I like to see. I like to see different things. Now, these a cheeky little bot, that T60. He's poking, and he just seems to know when Overlord's not looking at him. This will get him. There's his 5th kill. And all, do you get top guns at tier 3? I'm not. I think you do. I think you do get top guns at tier 3. He's 1 kill away from a top gun. The score's 12-11. 3 enemy tanks remain, and the FCM 36 has got to be his next target on 45 hit points. Now, I'd be inclined to zoom in. Ooh, doesn't pull the trigger. FCM's being very cheeky as well. Fires, hopes for a bit of a splash damage maybe. He's zoomed out. We're on Overlord's point. Gets him for 25, loses 32 hit points. Will he beat him on the reload? No, the FCM shoots him, but his tracks eat the shot. Now you might be looking at the bottom of the screen thinking, how come he's only got two things here, 2 pieces of consumables? Well, that's what happens with the new consumables. You get 0 at tier 1, 2 at tier 2, and sorry, 0 at tier 1, 1 at tier 2, and 2 at tier 3. Tier 4 and above, back to normal. 3-11 to score, 2 enemy tanks remain. We know he's going to win this game. He's just confirmed the top gun. Can he get a Radley? Who knows? Can he get Radleys at tier 3? I don't think he can. Beautiful coffee, that. Thank you very much. He's driving around in circles. This is a proper bot, just driving around in circles. Overlord says, thanks for the 7th kill. Can he get the 8th kill? Can he get a Radley Walters at tier 3? We know that there's no such thing, but I know what I'm pretty excited about it. I reckon he's going to get it. Coming around the corner, looking for that last remaining PZ2. He had a bit of health, 180, so he's got more hit points than Overlord. But Overlord's tier 3 gun in the BT-7 artillery with the big derp shell he's gonna help him. I think. Did he get him then? Someone got him. No, he's still on 100 and something. Shoots him again for 70 hit points. Brings his damage up to nearly 1700. One more should kill him, and he does. And there's the 8th kill. I'll be pretty happy with 8 kills, no matter what the tier. Does a little circle, and even as he's doing that circle, he's thinking, oh, where are you, Stewie? Where are you? I want to see this one. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for the old mate Overlord. From 1AR Clan, Combat Officer, and all-round nice bloke. Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect. He got the Defender medal for when he reset the cap when that bloke was trying to cap it earlier. High caliber top gun, and top the score charts with 1755 hit points damage. That's over 4 times the amount of hit points he brought into the game. 8 kills, 1358 base experience. He fired 49 shots fired. Wow. 27 hit. It says 8 penetrated, but with HE, those numbers are different. You can see 21 shots did splash damage, and so did damage. Indeed. He blocked a bit, sniped a bit, made some coin. Nearly 40,000. That's not bad for a tier 3 game on mines. Not bad at all. The BT-7 artillery. I'm not sure. Overlord loves his barbecues. BT could stand for barbecue tank. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not sure. Once again, thanks for the replay, Overlord. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you all next time.